Next, it is Bethany's annual Christmas party. And I'm just hoping that there are plenty of Skinny Girl sponsored gifts to be handed out to the ladies. And maybe even another Skinny Girl luge like last year. Tinsley arrives first, then Sonia, and Sonia tells them about the construction that's being done in her house. And she's like, I'm allergic to construction. I cannot be there. So she asks Tinsley, can I stay with you for a couple days? At first, I think Tinsley thinks she's kidding. And then when she realizes, no, Sonia means it, she goes, oh yeah, of course you can stay with me. Okay, so this year it looks like she's serving Skinny Girl sushi. And everybody finally arrives and everyone has brought a gift. And then Bethany announces that they're going to play a little game with it. And it's that game where everyone picks a number and then you get to grab a gift from the pile or you get to steal it from somebody who's already opened a gift. I'm thinking, well, what could go wrong with this group? But it's actually kind of boring because nobody steals from each other. Now, they don't know who the gift is from, but Bravo was letting us know who the gift was from. So the one Carol opens, it's a wallet, and she's like, okay, I'm not mad at this. I like it. And that ended up being from Sonia. And then it was Sonia's turn, and hers is a poncho, and that was from Bethany. Ramona goes next, and she opens these anti-aging products, and that gift was from Carol, but you could tell Ramona doesn't like it because I guess Ramona's going to come out with her own anti-aging skincare line. So Ramona is like trying to put a positive spin on it by saying, oh, this will be great because I have my own line and I like to try other things to compare. So this will be great. But you could tell it's not great. Bethany is next and she gets the gift from Tinsley, which is hanky panky panties. Tinsley gets the gift from Dorinda and it's a 3-minute facelift. And then Luann opens her gift and she's looking at it and she can't figure out what it is. And Bethany comes over, let me see. And Bethany goes, oh, it's like a beauty blender cleanser. You like to clean your beauty blender or your brushes? And Luann goes, cleaner? I got cleaner? But actually, I mean, who does that? Why are you giving brush cleaner as I don't know. To the confession cam, Dorinda said, I think I gave that to Ramona and she's re-gifting it. That totally makes sense. And not because I particularly think Ramona's cheap, although maybe she is, I don't know. But I do think Ramona's the type of person who can't be bothered to go buy a gift, or she forgot about this party, she didn't want to go, or didn't think she was going to go, and then Bravo told her she had to, and so at the last minute she grabbed something she had that was unopened. And it was makeup brush cleaner. Oh, God. Okay, so now in the middle of this, the doorbell rings. Dorinda opens it, and it's her assistant or her friend that decorates for her parties and stuff like that. He's got a life-size nutcracker from FAO Schwartz that Bethany wanted to get for Brynn. Anyway, Dorinda made it happen, and Bethany is freaking out. She is so excited. Oh my God, I give the best gifts. Brynn is gonna love it. She is gonna freak out. And I'm thinking, girl, those of you out there who have children, you know what I'm about to say is true. I hope that Brynn still even remembers that she wanted that. Because you know how kids are. She walked into a toy store and she saw a giant nutcracker and went, oh, I want that, Mommy. And then probably saw 100,000 other toys. And I'm telling you, she may not even remember she wanted that. Because what is she going to do with it? She can't play with it. She can't dress it. She can't cuddle it. Plus, I was talking about this with one of you guys in the comments. It is a little creepy. So the notable thing for this scene is that Bethany keeps hugging the guy and saying, oh my God, thank you so much. And this is where it's going to go. And she hugs him again. And at no point does she say, thank you, Dorinda. That becomes an issue later, you'll see. But Carol actually says, Dorinda, you are too much. That was so nice of you. Now, I will say this. Bethany did look at her afterwards and say, you saved Christmas. So She didn't say the words thank you, Dorinda, but I think that was sort of thanking her. That's showing appreciation, you know? I don't think people are giving Bethany credit for that part of it. Okay, now this is just me being my OCD, but we never got to see the gift Dorinda opened. That one would have been from Luann. It probably was, you know, anti-aging cream facelift, but like all the others. But still, it just like something bugged me about it. There was only one gift left, so let us know what it is. Unless I missed it. If I somehow missed that scene, let me know in the comments. Anyway, Ramona does try to give Luann her gift and said, listen, because you just got that cleaner, here, you can have mine because I'm starting my own skincare line anyway, and you can have this gift. Well, okay, not only did you offend Carol because that was the gift from Carol, but Luann doesn't know that the cleaner came from you. So, of course, you're trying to make up for the fact that she's upset that she only got cleaner. But in Luann's defense, she goes, no, I want to keep my cleaner. Anyway, Bethany makes some comment about, oh, here I thought you were doing a good deed, Ramona, but you're just trying to promote your own skincare line. Okay. To the confession cam, Dorinda's like, come on. I mean, you do a lot of skinny girl stuff, and we support that. I mean, it was a little mean. It was a little bit of the mean girl Bethany coming back. I don't know. I know she doesn't like Ramona, but still, you didn't have to say anything. The party's winding down now, and Luann and Tinsley are talking about how they're both going to Palm Beach for the holidays. Luann said, yes, my brother has a place in Jupiter, Florida, and I'm just going for Christmas and spend some time on the beach. And Sonia goes, Tom's going to be down there, isn't he? And Luann's like, well, I don't know. And she's like, yeah, I thought he was having that New Year's Eve party on the same yacht that you guys had your engagement party. She goes, I don't know what he's doing. And so then Bethany said, you're fine, Luann. You've moved on pretty well, sunshine. You're fine. Plus, I heard he's got that busted up, banged up girlfriend, right? Meanwhile, Ramona's in the background going, no, don't say anything. And then Bethany's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you knew. I'm sorry. Oh, that wasn't cool of me. I'm sorry. Carol told me that. Oh, really? Okay. Weren't you just mad at Carol for telling Luann that you said she was a loser? Oh, Bethany. She doesn't see that she does the exact same things that she's mad at other people for doing. Anyway, Luann's confession cam is pretty funny. She's like, Tom should be laying low right now. He knows I know all these women and he's such a dick. Okay, so Dorinda, Luann, and Carol all leave, and Bethany says to the rest of them, did you guys think Carol seemed sad? And Tinsley's like, no, I mean, I didn't talk to her that much, but I don't think so. And Ramona said, I think she was just tired. We were in the Berkshires the night before, and we went out late, and yeah, so I think she's just kind of tired. Anyway, Bethany says that her theory is that she thinks she's just sad about, you know, this whole thing with Adam, and that, you know, I think she's just lonely. Yeah, because it couldn't be that she's upset that you two aren't really talking, right? Next is the Red Cross blood drive. Luann's hosting a blood drive because the Red Cross is really low with the disasters that have been happening. They are in low supply, and so she thought it would be a good idea to do this. And we also get to see some pictures of her helping out during the hurricane herself, and it just made me think, look, Bethany, you're not the only philanthropic housewife here. I think everybody's got their thing, you know? This is just the perfect irony for this group. All the ladies show up except Bethany, who can't, and she already said she couldn't because she's with her daughter. All the other ladies show up, and none of them can donate blood. Yeah. Because they were in Mexico less than 12 months ago, they are unable to donate. And when Carol gets there, Carol's like, yeah, she couldn't give blood anyway. Yeah, because I was under the weight limit. Okay. That's a bit of a humble brag. You know, you couldn't give it because you were in Mexico anyway. You don't need to just shove it in our faces with how thin you are, Carol. Bethany sends her assistant. Let me know what you guys think about this, because this felt a little weird to me, and I I don't want to diss it because it was a good thing, it was a nice thing, but it just felt a little strange to me. She sent her assistant to give those envelopes with gift cards to Donna, the woman who's running the Red Cross thing, and told her that we want these to go directly into the hands of the people that need it. I'm not even sure the Red Cross can do that. How is she going to make sure that's how it goes down and that that's how it happens? I don't know. I think it would have been better if she had just donated money and kept those gift cards so that she herself could put them in the hands directly of the people that need it. I don't know. Just let me know what you guys think. Something's bothering me about it. Okay, also when Carol gets there, Sonia says to her, "How are you?" And she said, "Are you sad?" And Carol goes, "What are you talking about?" And Sonia said, "Oh, because after you left Bethany's party, the other women were all talking about Carol seemed sad." And I said, "She's fine. She says she's fine. I think she's fine." Roll the tape, because that's not how it went down, Sonia. First of all, it was just Bethany that said that, and I don't even know what you said. But I know Tinsley said no, and Ramona said no, I think she was just tired. So I don't know what you're talking about, but I think Sonia just wants to stir the pot. Yeah. Side note, what are these ladies doing here if they can't give blood? I think they're there just as like celebrities. At one point, Sonia is like sitting on some woman's lap. "So, what are you doing for Christmas?" Poor woman. I mean, is it not bad enough that she's losing pints of blood, but now she's got this woman sitting on her lap? Carol then asks Ramona, "What was said at Bethany's house after I left?" Of course, Ramona puts a Ramona spin on things, but Ramona at least gets it a little more accurate than Sonia's version of it. And Carol said, "I think she might be projecting her own feelings onto me. I think maybe she's feeling lonely. And if she thought I was sad, I wish she would have just pulled me aside and said, 'Hey, are you doing okay?' rather than wait until I leave and then ask the others about it," which I get that. They also talk about the Nutcracker and that Dorinda wasn't thanked for it. I don't think anybody heard Bethany say, "You saved Christmas," because to me that's kind of thank you. I don't think we have to be that nitpicky that she has to say the exact words, but she was running around like a nut screaming, oh my God, I'm the best gift giver ever," and that kind of thing. So I can understand why people didn't hear her quietly tell Dorinda, "You saved Christmas." Dorinda says I felt a little bit hurt that she didn't make a bigger deal about my role in it. Side note, Luann's friend Mary is back. Probably because it's not a brunch. I don't think Mary will ever be able to go to a brunch again. Also, Mary's probably there because she may be the only woman who's able to give blood. All the ladies are now leaving and saying goodbye to each other, wishing each other happy holidays, see you next year stuff. Sonia says to Tinsley, "I can't wait to come stay with you January 10th and 11th. And Tinsley's like, "Yeah, that'll be great." And to the confession cam, Tinsley said, "I am so happy that Sonia is going to be staying with me because I'm so happy to return the favor. And I don't think anything can go wrong. I think we're in a really good place." Oh, sweetie. You don't think anything can go wrong? It's almost cute how innocent Tinsley is. Okay, you guys, I know this is going long. I don't know how I'm going to edit this down, but there are still 2 more intensely wonderful scenes. Next, we see Ramona outside on the streets of New York City walking her dog, and her phone rings, and it's Bethany. Well, apparently Sonia strikes again. Yeah, she's been a busy girl. Not only does she tell Carol what was said behind her back at Bethany's house, but now she went and told Bethany what was said behind her back at the blood drive. Yeah. Sonia, aren't you busy with your townhouse right now? How do you have time to cause this much trouble? Not that I don't appreciate it, girl. I do. Ramona can tell right away that Bethany is about to rip her a new one. You know, Ramona, I don't have very many good friends. Okay, but Carol happens to be one of them. And she's like, what's your point? What's your point? And she goes, I'm trying to get to my point. I think you are enjoying this little argument I'm having with Carol. And by the way, it's not that big of a deal. We're fine. It's not that big of an argument, but I think you're loving every minute of this. And that is not the way women should support other women. And oh, that is all Ramona needs to hear. Because Ramona got fired up with the ammunition from the blood drive where Carol was telling her stuff and Dorinda was telling her stuff. And so this is all still fresh in Ramona's mind. And now Ramona is about to blast Bethany. And I gotta tell you, I don't think Bethany is gonna see this one coming. Bethany probably thought she was gonna get the apologizer, but nah, not this time. She said, I don't think you support women either. I was very hurt when I mentioned my skincare line and you made fun of me for bringing it up. But you bring up skinny girl stuff all the time and we support you. But that was rude. And when Carol left your party, you talked about her behind her back. And Dorinda, you didn't even thank Dorinda and her feelings were hurt. You didn't even thank her for the nutcracker. So I don't think you support women, Bethany, and I'm going to hang up. And she hangs up. Wow, that was quite the speech. I don't think I've ever heard Ramona get that much out. Like, she just purged a whole bunch of information on Bethany. And we don't even get to hear Bethany's side or see Bethany's side. Bethany got hung up on, and that is like it. Oh, we do not know what was happening on the other end of that phone line. It was a short but pivotal and amazing scene. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. No. We now get to see Luann's furnished penthouse that she's moved into. Girls, it's a penthouse. I love it. And I just open a door and the dog goes out. Okay. So Luann's realtor friend comes over to congratulate her on the new apartment. And we get to kind of see around and it's tiny, but it's very cute. Although, did you guys notice this? There are books and bookshelves on like every wall of this place. I'm not kidding. Every scene, every wall has shelves with tons of books. I know she got this furnished, but they left all their books too? I mean, those aren't Luann's books, are they? This is like no diss, but like Luann doesn't strike me as being a real heavy reader. I think it would be weird to move into a home with books all over the... Listen. I'm telling you, if the books were removed and the bookshelves taken down, that apartment would be 100 square feet bigger. That's how many there are. It was an unusually large number of books and bookshelves. And then in another moment of genius by the editors and producers at Bravo, we get the realtor saying to Luann something about how you're just starting your life over here. This is such a great new beginning. And Luann says, oh yes, I'm going to Jupiter, Florida, to my brother's house for Christmas. Then I'm going to South America. I'm going to Chile for a wedding, and then Argentina. The realtor says it's a new chapter, and Luann says, I'm so happy. And then we get the ominous music. The screen says 48 hours in Florida. Oh no. It's what we've all been really waiting for, right? It is the footage of Luann's arrest. Some of this stuff I knew. One very important detail I had never heard before, and it is crazy. You hear her say, don't touch me, I'm going to kill you, to the officer. You hear the officer say, you're going to jail. Luann says, can I get my arms out of these things? The officer saying no. And then Countess Luann wiggles her arms out of the handcuffs. Luann took her handcuffs off. Oh my God. Then we see her standing there in court, and the judge is saying 3 of the 4 counts are felonies. Luann, you need to get yourself a lawyer. This is serious. To be continued. Again. We are to be continued on top of a to be continued. This show is everything. I'm sorry, it's everything. Okay, I am at 1 hour and 26 minutes. How am I going to whittle this down to 20 minutes? I don't know. This might have to be a 2-parter. I might have to do my own to be continued. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know you can't wait for next week. I can't wait for next week. So let's dish about it together. As always, if you have not yet subscribed to Jill Informed, please do so. Please click on that bell to be notified whenever I have a new video out. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, I read all of your comments. I love you guys. You are smart and funny. You give me perspective, and I just love to hear from you. So please leave a comment down below. I certainly hope to see you guys next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central Time for the next recap of The Real Housewives of New York City. Bye-bye.